Awake here to support you getting my coffee. Good morning, Miss LaShawn. It's a blessing to have you here. I guess it's let me do the stream sideways, but I can't talk and chat sideways. How's everybody doing out there this morning? I am blessed and highly favored and back with another one. I got my glasses on today, y'all. They a little, so I just got on them. But I wanted to come on here today and talk about people in your life. Okay? People in your life that will try to tear you down and distract you from what the enemy has planned for you. I know the God I serve. I know who I pray to, and I know what I ask of him. And sometimes when we're praying, we're not realizing what we're asking for. Okay? So, welcome and welcome back to Brittany Wells' YouTube channel. I thank you for taking the time out of your day to tune into my channel and see what me and my family got going on over here on the Brittany Wells YouTube channel. You didn't have to do it, but you did it. We are almost to 500 subscribers. Woo woo! I'm so excited for that because it opens up the community tab for me. And with opening up the community tab, it allows me to stay on the platform for a longer period of time. So I'm able to, post thumbnails, let you guys know what time I'm uploading my video for the day. It allows me to introduce new people to Brittany Wells' YouTube channel. And, it's just a new tool that's unlocked for me to grow my audience here on YouTube. And that's the goal. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so that I could be monetized, so that I'm not doing this solely for free, because I invest a lot of time into my YouTube channel, and right now I'm fortunate enough to be home doing so and not having to work. My husband works, and I'm able to stay home with the kids, and but it'd be nice having two incomes in the house. It'd be nice being able to sustain my own wealth. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get me? I've always been an independent chick, always been an independent woman, and I have never looked to a man to provide for me, even though that's the traditional way, is for, the husband to be the provider. I enjoy my husband providing for me, but you know what I'm saying? We are in 2022, and a woman should have her own. You know what I'm saying? So, back to the title. Let me get into the title of the video today, y'all. Say good morning to Harmony S. Dot. What is it? Mommy. We're getting ready to take her to school shortly. My clock is a little behind. Oh, it's an hour behind. Oh, that's okay. Whatever. Anywho, we gonna get into the topic of the day. If you watching this on the playback and you are not subscribed to Brittany Wells' channel, subscribe to the channel, please consider joining the crew and being a part of the Wells crew here on Brittany Wells YouTube channel, where we are inspired on a daily basis, encouraged, uplifted, and through Brittany Wells' story, we are shown that life is possible. I don't care where you at. I don't care what it look like. I don't care how bad it is. Life, and happy life. See what I mean? Even if you got teenagers that try to come up in what you got going on, you can still prosper and you can still be great. I don't care what they say, okay? There's always opportunity for you to be great, okay? So, no, by the title of the video, y'all, they didn't leave. They did not leave, okay? Those people that just walked out of your life, they didn't just walk out. God took them. He took them because you know why? He heard what you didn't hear. Okay? He saw what you didn't see. He is always protecting us. So if we're praying for certain alignment, you have to know that certain things are going to have to go. Whether you love them, cherish them, known them 20 plus years, it doesn't matter. God doesn't care. If it doesn't fit with your purpose, he has to take it. He has to take it. It is only right. Am I upside down, y'all? I am. Look at that. I am upside down, y'all. That's not right. That's not right. I was supposed to do it like that before I started the live. If I wanted it to look like that, there I go. There I go. I'm so sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. So no, he didn't take them. I mean, they didn't leave. It's not by surprise that they're not in your life anymore. It's not by surprise that they may be jealous of you. It's not by surprise that y'all going through what y'all going through. So many times I've been in my life where I've tried to keep people in my life because I love them. You know what I'm saying? I love deep. When I love deep. I'm just that type of person. That when I love people, I love them with my all. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for Brittany Wells' YouTube channel as well. You know, God is love. So when you doing things out of your, when you're doing things, it should be out of love. It shouldn't be anything that you do that's not done with love. So when I try to hold on to people, it's because I love them, you know? But sometimes you trying to hold on to that person that God is trying to remove from your life because he heard something that you did. And he saw something that you did. And he's protecting you. And he's trying to align you with your purpose. And he can't align you with your purpose with certain things attached to you. Certain things have to be detached. Certain habits, certain ways of living, certain people, certain family members in your life are going to have to go. And it's a harsh reality. But when you've been through what I've been through here on this earth, you begin to accept these things because it happens all too often. And you say to yourself, I know it ain't my God punishing me. I know he not punishing me. I know my God better than that. And I know he's not punishing me. I'm not praying to be a certain way and for my life to be a certain way. And these things just keep happening. You know? That's not what it is. That's not what it is. It's him protecting you and answering those prayers. Sometimes when God prays to us, we don't, when we pray to God, we don't always perceive things happening in our life as answers to our prayer because it's not in a way that we would have expected it. So I didn't grow up in the church, but I grew up a believer. My mom went to church here and there, and as I was in different families' homes, we went to churches. So I've been to quite a few churches in my 32 years of living. Um, but I had to kind of learn the word and learn my way on my own, if that makes sense. So honestly, I don't know what exactly I believe. I'm still trying to find my way. I'm still asking the questions. I believe in God. I know that. And I believe in higher power. I don't believe that we are in control of the things that happen down here. But I don't know how much of the whole story and all of that, the history. You know, it's very important to know where you come from in order to know where you're going in life. And I try, you know, to pray for the answers that I'm looking for when it comes to knowing where I came from, so that I can know where I'm going. Because I feel like if we don't know the foundation of something, how do we know how to build up at the top? You know? So people out of my life as I went through different seasons of my life, stages of my life. He had to remove people. And a lot of times it hurt, you know, because we get into relationships with people and we think that people are here forever, you know? And a lot of times we as people take people for granted because we think they're here forever. So I believe in loving those who love you while they're here, and cherishing the ones around you who support you, who uplift you, and who encourage you. And right now, that's my family, you know, my husband, my kids, my mother. My mother has been very supportive. She watches every one of my videos, and it means a lot. It really does, because when you fought so hard through your life, for people like your mom to notice your voice, and when your mom was one of the main people always telling you to be quiet, and now she's telling you to speak up, it's a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mom is to the point where she's sharing my videos. She wants other people to hear me because I encourage, you know, and that's a warming feeling. That's what makes me show up every day, you know. Even though I didn't want to show up today, y'all, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I did not feel up to showing up here today. I'm a little under the weather. My stomach hurts a little bit. I'm a little out of it. Today I'm tired. But I had to get this message out. The Lord laid it on my heart to say this today and to hold this live today. I have this message for y'all today on this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. It's rainy here in New York. The sun hasn't come out yet. It's still dark. It's about 5 o'clock here in New York, 5 a.m. here in New York. And it's not that cold, though. It's not that cold at all. All Things Angels here supporting. Wow. Hey, All Things Angela. How are you, Queen? Thanks for tapping in. Are you new here? I've never seen you before. Are you new to the live? It's so good to see a new, beautiful face. Wow. Wow. LaShawn, I love you. I'm so glad I showed up today, because just as much as I look to pour into you all, some way or another, God makes sure that somebody from YouTube pours into me before the day is over. And that I love. Yes, ma'am, you're new here. Okay, okay. Did YouTube recommend this live to you? Did I come up on your homepage? I love to know how my channel is growing and how YouTube is favoring my growth and helping me. it's very important for me to know if the steps and the tools that I'm using here on the platform are working for me. Because your girl works hard. I work very, very hard on researching how to market my channel, how to get my channel seen, how to get my voice out there, because for so long I was scared. Instagram group. Oh, okay. Yes, yes. The collab. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I thank you for tuning in to the live this morning. Please, please, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell. Swipe it up to always and become a part of the family. Become a part of the Wells crew over here, where we stay encouraged, we stay motivated, we stay positive, and we stay working towards our goals for success and what we want out of life. We manifest the life that we want. So, we talk all things motherhood. We do shopping, cooking, cleaning, a little bit of breastfeeding education, awareness, mental health awareness, like self-care. We do so much here on this channel. LaShawn, I'm so glad I could be a motivation to you this morning. I am so blessed and honored to have you here on my channel supporting me on the Brittany Wells YouTube channel. Yeah, I really don't feel good. I'm trying so hard to push through this pain, but I really don't feel good. Like, I ain't even drinking my coffee this morning, y'all. But I'm gonna make it through the day, though. It's Friday. I get to breathe today. Let's hope I can keep my house clean today. It's so hard keeping my house clean. Y'all, it's so hard keeping my house clean. It's so hard. I swear I be, yes, it hurts so bad. And I'm not a fan of medicine. Y'all would never really hear me talk about taking medicine. I hate medicine. I will sit here and bear the pain until I can't bear it no more before I pop some medicine. I hate medicine. And I'd rather, instead of taking like an ibuprofen or a Motrin or something like that, hot tea with honey and lemon is a secret. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Hot tea. I got honey. Is lemon juice okay? Because I got lemon juice. I don't have lemon, but I do have lemon juice. I will go make me some tea now. Pour this coffee out because it's not helping. The coffee is not doing anything for me. But I need it because my mouth is dry. I also do a little bit of lock journey here on my channel. I would like to start doing more of showing you guys how I do my lock maintenance. And I want to show you guys some pictures of when I first started my locks, because y'all wouldn't even recognize my locks. Like, my locks have grown so long since I first started my locks. I had these little bitty, 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 thin little tiny locks. Like, now they're all beastly and thick. No coffee. My granny always made me tea for cramps. I love how you talk about your granny. You be like, my granny. I just love, love, love it. I gotta get me some tea, because this coffee is not helping, but it's gonna help wet my mouth. I don't like this time, y'all. It's actually been a while for me, because I am a breastfeeding mom. So I've only had one cycle since my Kayla was born, and my Kayla is 16 months. And this is my first go since the miscarriage. So yeah. This is the first one. So it's like, hey girl, I'm back. I don't love it, y'all. I hate it. I hate it. But the thing about me, and what y'all will learn about me the more y'all support me, is I'm just that type of person. Even though I'm not my best, I'm still gonna show up here on YouTube, because that is the whole point of my channel. The whole point of my channel is letting mothers know that they're not alone. You have to be encouraged. Like, and if you have nobody in your life to encourage you, that's what I'm here. I'm here now to encourage you, inspire you, and uplift you on your daily struggles with life, motherhood, womanhood. You know what I'm saying? Manhood, fatherhood. Because I do have a husband, I am married, and here on the Brittany Wells YouTube channel, you will be inspired as a male because I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you better than I could tell you how, there is good women out there. You can find you a good wife. There's hope. There's hope, man, for you to find you a good wife. There are good women out there. You have to be a good man. You have to be what you want to attract. If you want a good spouse, if you want a spouse that gets you, you know what I'm saying? You have to be what you want to attract. You know what I'm saying? I was going through things when I met my husband. You know what I'm saying? And I was becoming in tune with myself and learning to love myself and accepting me for who I was. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy with Brittany. I was happy with Brittany when I met my husband. So when my husband came into my life, he was extra for me. He was extra. So I didn't have to drain him or, ask for too much of him because everything he did for me, everything he was for me was extra. I had already sustained being independent and loving myself and, all that good stuff. So when he came along, it was like, yeah, I could get used to this. Yeah, I could marry this. You know what I'm saying? And I did. And I did, y'all. And we coming up on 3 years of marriage. I got so much to be grateful for, so much to celebrate in my life. And to think that I was about to let somebody get to me yesterday. No, I was not about to let that enemy get to me. You're going to come to my post with some negativity. Oh, no. No, no. I got too much right now to be celebrating and to be grateful and thankful for in my life. I am getting ready on May 10th to celebrate 3 years of marriage. 3 years. It's been bumpy, but what marriage is straight? What marriage you know that ain't had no bumps in? Because I want to know. I want to meet them people. And you know why I want to meet them people? Because anybody that's been in a relationship or that's been married and ain't gone through nothing, I feel like God put you through things to make the bond stronger, to make y'all stronger, to make y'all love harder, to make y'all be able to sustain and go through anything. If you can get through hard times with your spouse, you can get through good times, you know? And God had to show that for me and my husband early on. Early on. We went, shit. One day, y'all, one day. May 10th is your son's birthday? Oh my God, she's Taurus, like my daughter. May 11th was my cousin. It's going to be a hard time for me at the same time, though, y'all. Because even though, just that quick, even though I got married on May 10th, my cousin was born 31 years ago on May 11th. And we're going to be letting off balloons and stuff for her at her burial site. So it's going to be a happy day and then a sad day. That's how God works. It's going to be a happy day, really, really rejoiceful, and then it's going to be a sad day. It's going to be a really, 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 it's her first birthday gone. It's going to be a really, really hard day, y'all. At the same time, we got to celebrate life. We got to celebrate life because she did live here for 30 years. And I was honored, you know. She was such a great person. She was such a great God takes people for all kinds of reasons. He takes people for all kinds of reasons. That was one of my favorite people on this earth, y'all. One of my favorite people. And I was just saying to myself before this past year that I've never lost anybody truly, truly close to me. I lost my son 12 years ago, you know, but God doesn't take them. I mean, He takes them for a reason, you know? They don't leave, He takes them. God takes people. So we really have to love people while they're here, because you never ever know when they're not gonna be here. So when people take time out of their day to try to kick somebody when they're down, or try to be negative to somebody, shame on you. The last thing anybody ever says to them. You may make or break someone's day with what you say. We have to be more careful as a nation with our words, with the things we say to people, because you have the power to make or break somebody's day. You have the power to encourage somebody, uplift somebody. This is why I do these lives. Even when I don't feel good, I could laugh about it, joke about it. Seriously though, even when I don't feel good, I still show up here because I know there's at least one person. I don't care if it's just one person. Right now it's just one person. But there's at least one person who looks forward to seeing me here in these lives, who gets up in the morning and look forward to hearing Brittany Wells on YouTube. That's why I do these lives. And I won't stop. I do these lives in honor of mental health awareness, to honor those who aren't here anymore. I'm their voice because they can't talk no more. That's why I talk so much, because God puts in words in my mouth that people who are dead and gone can't speak anymore. They can't talk. I'm here to raise awareness for them. Don't be another mom suffering in silence. My cousin was suffering in silence. She was so strong for the world. She never showed weakness, ever. You ask her how she doing, I'm good. She will always be so perky. I'm good. She never let anybody see her sweat. When she went home at the end of the night, she broke. She broke by herself. And so many times women do that. I do that. I go out into the world and I smile. I smile. I smile. Even though I'm hurting, I smile. Even when I'm in pain, I smile. Because I know that my God is working. And He's working for my good all the time. Because I always go in anything with good intention. Like I do anything without good intention. God first, everything I do. You never know. You never know what's going on in people's heads. You never know how people are suffering. You never know what just happened to you. You never know people's vulnerability. And people today are just so mean and so rude and so hateful that they'll just say anything out of their mouth, not knowing how it will impact another individual. It's just sad, and we have to do better as a nation. Everybody. Remember Michael Jackson? They don't really care about us. Hate me, you can never. That was my dude. I love Michael Jackson, y'all. I love Michael Jackson. Like, I feel like he brought people together from all over different walks of life, like everywhere together. Like, people was listening to his music everywhere, and people still listen to his music like everywhere. That's how I want to be, like Michael Jackson. When I leave this earth, years and years and years after I'm dead and gone, my name is still being talked about because of the way I inspired people, the way I encouraged people, the way I uplifted people, the way people just couldn't start their day without getting a dose of Brittany Wells. I used to tell my friends that all the time, just jokingly, like, oh, you miss me? You needed a dose of Brittany Wells? Like, because that's how my friends were. Like, these are, past tense, but, they would pop in and out of my life. Like, I'm just so tired of that. I'm so above that. Like, I'm just so much happier by myself with my family here on YouTube, showing up for y'all and living my life. I am so much more content. I always talk about my granny. Aw, I'm so content with being by myself. I don't care for a whole gang of friends. I really don't. I really don't. All they do is cause me agony and stress. I am much more content raising my family in peace and harmony, stress free, you know? I don't care for the drama. And a lot of times, all too often, people find a way to bring drama, you know? Social media is different. See, I'm here to put out a message, and I can either entertain it or not. I can either delete it, block it, get it out of my presence, leave it, let people see how ignorant people can be, or just whatever. But I don't have to dwell in it. You know, I can pick my phone up or put it down. I can put it on do not disturb if I want. You know what I'm saying? It's just more, I'm more in control here on the Brittany Wells YouTube channel. And I just love it. I love the vibe. I love when I'm feeling down and out, I come to YouTube to uplift and encourage me, you know? And I love how it's an even exchange on the platform for me. You know, I come here and I provide, but I'm also taken away, you know, because all too many times, Saturday, I came on here ready to talk about quitting, ready to give up YouTube. And people just like, really? How could you stop doing this? How could you motivate me? You inspire me. You encourage me. How could you give up? If you give up, who I'm going to watch? You know what I'm saying? People look forward to seeing me here on this platform. And that's special. That's not everyday life, you know? And I want that to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I want my influence to become bigger and bigger. And, you know, I would love to start a movement. You know, I would love to start a positive movement for my community and for the nation. You know, who knows where my voice could go? Who knows? I always had words of wisdom since I was a little. Always had the desire to speak. When I was a little girl, I used to struggle in school. I was labeled as ADHD, and I was put in what they call a special ed class. And I struggled with that all through elementary school. I was always angry, mad. I used to get restrained all the time. I used to be a problem child. And the reason why I was a problem child is because I was a little mixed girl growing up in the house with a white woman with no father. I was angry. I was bitter. I was mad at everybody. And I took it out on everybody. I was a mad little girl. I used to fight. I used to do all types of crazy stuff. I was angry. And I, because of the things I've gone through in my adult life, you know? I only could sit here and talk about it now because of what I've overcome. And that's why I started my channel, because I know that it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. I'm living proof that you can have the wrong cards dealt to you and still make the best of playing that hand. You know, I've had plenty of wrong cards, plenty of cards I didn't want to play, you know, but I had to. I ain't have a choice. And I made the best of it, and I learned what I learned. And it made me the mom I am today. You know, it's a lot of stuff that I won't tolerate for my kids that was tolerated for me. You know, it's a lot of changes that I've made in my motherhood because of what I've gone through. You know, my kids have their father in their life. I have 4 daughters, and out of those 4 daughters, 3 of them have the same father. My baby is my husband's. Okay, I made sure that my life was not gonna be my kids' life. All 4 of my daughters' fathers are very active in their life. You know, my kid's father that I'm not with is very for 14 years. My daughter will be 14 next month. This month. I keep saying next month. On the 21st, my oldest will be 14 years old. And their dad has been in their life for the whole 14 years. You know? And for the first 8 years, he was with them every day. And then, you know, I moved on. I couldn't keep that going. I had to move on. I had to get out of that. Anyways, we're moving right along. But yeah, I made sure that my daughters would never have to grow up without a father. You know, and I endured a lot just to make sure that I went through so many sacrifices to make sure that my kids still have a father and get to see him on a regular basis, and he supports them, you know. And that was a decision I made because of how I grew up. You know, I didn't meet my father till I was 18. And when I did meet my father, he stayed here in New York for a couple years, and then he went back to Florida. And I want to go to Florida so bad. It's crazy. I want to be in Florida so bad right now, y'all. I do not want to live in New York. I want to move to Florida. Jacksonville, preferably. Because I want to build that relationship with my dad. And it would give me that opportunity. I'm hoping, y'all, I'm hoping I could pray and manifest by this time next year I could be in Florida. I'm really, really, really hoping that I could pray and believe hard enough and manifest that everything will line up. No surprises will happen. I can reach that goal in the coming year to go to Florida, because I want to be there so bad, y'all. I want to be where the weather is moderate. Oh, yeah. It's never too late to mend relationships. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I can't wait to mend that relationship with my dad. I can't wait. But I'm about to get off of this live because I'm hurting, y'all. And I got to get ready to take this girl to school. I'm hurting. Miss LaShawn, I will talk to you shortly. I got to tell you about Chocolate Thunder. But I'm going to get up off of here. I'm loving y'all so much. Thank you for letting me get that off my chest. I needed that. Thank you for letting me get the message out today to y'all. And remember, y'all, stay blessed. If you're still watching, please don't forget to, yes, I'm going to make me some tea. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to Brittany Wells' YouTube channel. Turn your notification bell to always, so you'll never miss my uploads. You'll always be notified. And please continue to support me on this journey of motherhood. And please share out the live. Share the live with all your family and friends and your social medias. And also remember to always put God first in everything you do, and everything will work out. Love y'all. Until next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah.